Long ago, at the very beginning of human history, the brothers lived very different lives. They were the sons of Adam and Eve. Their names were Cain and Abel. Their story is one of the oldest stories ever told, a story about jealousy choices and the consequences of anger. It all began after the first family left the beautiful Garden of Eden. After leaving Eden, Adam and Eve began a new life in a world that was no longer perfect. The ground was harder to farm, work was difficult, but life continued. Soon they had children. Their first son was named Cain later. They had another son named Abel. The brothers grew up learning how to survive in this new world. As they became older, each brother chose a different kind of work. Cain became a farmer. Every day he worked the soil, planting seeds and growing crops. Abel became a shepherd. He cared for sheep, guiding them across green fields and protecting them from danger. Both brothers worked hard, both lived under the watch of God, but their hearts were very different. One day, the brothers decided to bring offerings to God. An offering was a gift given to honor and thank God. Cain gathered some of the crops he had grown from the ground. He brought them and placed them on an altar. Abel also brought an offering, but Abel chose the very best lamb from his flock, the strongest, the healthiest. He placed the offering before God with respect and faith. Then something unexpected happened. God accepted Abel's offering, but Cain's offering was not accepted in the same way. The moment changed everything. When Cain saw that God favored Abel's offering, he became very angry. His face showed his frustration, his heart filled with jealousy. Instead of thinking about what he could do better, Cain allowed his anger to grow stronger. God saw what was happening inside Cain. So God spoke to him. "Why are you angry? If you do what is right, you will be accepted. But if you choose what is wrong, sin is waiting at your door. You must rule over it." Cain had been warned. He had a chance to change, but instead of listening, he allowed jealousy to control him. One day, Cain spoke to his brother. "Abel, come with me to the field." The two brothers walked out together. The land was quiet. No one else was around. Then, in a moment of anger and jealousy, Cain attacked his brother. Abel died in the field. It was the first time in human history that one person had taken the life of another. A terrible choice had been made. Later, God spoke to Cain. "Where's your brother Abel?" Cain answered with cold words, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" But God already knew what had happened. God said, "What have you done? Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground." Cain's actions could not be hidden. Every choice has consequences. Because of what Cain had done, life